If you are familiar with the PC building news, you probably have heard of the RAM crisis. From YouTube shorts to videos, the RAM prices are like going through multiplications. It goes like 3 to 4 times the price before the RAM crisis. If you have a $400 budget to build a PC then versus now in 2026, it's going to be very different. Just the RAM could cost more than the CPU itself. But there are still ways to build budget gaming PCs while being on budget. Even though new RAM like in Amazon is really expensive, some users may sell used PCs on places like eBay, like this PC. Just the 16GB of RAM alone is worth more than the PC itself. And of course, this won't give good enough performance by itself. That is where you can buy a used GPU and put it in the PC. Just make sure to Google if that PC's motherboard even have the PCIe slots for the GPU. Just make sure you don't get a beast or a big fat GPU, or your PC case can't fit that GPU, or the power supply can't feed enough power. However, as the time goes on, sellers might catch on to the RAM prices and raise the used PC prices, so this method may not be viable in the future. Since the used market isn't stable, using DDR4 instead of DDR5 RAM could be useful for saving money for other components. If you think it isn't a huge deal, it could be. It could save you hundreds of dollars, squeezing more FPS by using those money to get a better GPU or CPU. Yes, you will lose some performance due to a slower RAM, but with prices these days, you have to make some sacrifice if you have a broke budget like me. I know this is what people do even before the RAM crisis, but I just want to tell those who have never heard of it. As most of you know, used markets are usually cheaper. The PC components sometimes could be broken, but it doesn't affect performance. It could affect aesthetics, but that doesn't matter if you need to build a budget gaming PC with PC parts prices these days. Since the used markets are very unstable, this guide could be outdated when this video is uploaded, because the sellers are catching on to the PC prices, but this could still help you to build your gaming PC on budget. Even the price to performance will not be the same. You may need to do some deal hunting if you want the best price.